So just take a moment to settle yourself wherever you are, whether that's sitting or lying. And if you wish to, just let the eyes gently close. But if you prefer to keep them open, just let the focus be soft, the gaze be gentle, not really looking at anything in particular. And perhaps if you feel it's right for you, set an intention to simply be curious to the experience that presents itself tonight. See what you notice. Set aside any anticipation or expectation, any desire to find the experience to be any way in particular. And instead, a curious approach. And bring the awareness to the breath, just taking a moment to settle your attention on the experience of the breath at the tip of the nose. Checking the rhythm of the breath. Not trying to change it in any way. Not slowing it or making it deeper than it is. Just see what you find in the experience of the breath. And now gently directing your attention to the experience in the feet. Feeling the sensations, the raw energetic patterns that define the experience of the feet. Seeing if you can let go of mental labels, of language and words to define the experience. So letting go of it's like this, or it's similar to that. And instead, simply being open to the energetic patterns of experience that present themselves. And noting the mind's tendency to label, to annotate. See if you can let that go, even only for a moment at a time. So perhaps just noticing the experiences of pressure, of temperature, the sensations of tingling, or the absence of sensation, the spaces. Where there's nothing really much to notice. See if you can let the feet dissolve into that cloud of sensation. What's this experience like? This simple awareness of sensation. Perhaps noting if there's any emotional tone or quality to the experience, or simply a sense of it being pleasant or unpleasant, perhaps, or just okay. Notice whether the experience is static and stable or changing, constantly shifting. And perhaps notice any stray thoughts that appear or any sensations or experience in other parts of the body, away from the area of direct attention and focus. Perhaps you might suddenly become aware of a sensation in the shoulder or the cheek, or be drawn to a sound outside, or notice the thoughts that drift in and drift out again. And just notice if there's any reaction to those occurrences, any sense of dissatisfaction or frustration, or perhaps interest or excitement. See if you can bring a non judgmental attitude to whatever you notice. Simply noticing. And now moving that sense of awareness, that attention, the focus from the feet up into the ankles and the lower leg beneath the knee. And once again, see if you can release the concept of labels, the attachment of thoughts, trying to define the experience. And rest with the raw patterns of sensation that are present. Again, checking in to see whether the experience is constant or shifting. Whether the experience in one leg is different to the other. Whether the patterns in one area are more intense than another. Just see what's true for you. There's no right or wrong to this experience. Simply an opportunity to be with what you notice. Sensations of pressure, tingling, temperature, the absence of sensations. And again, just checking in with what it feels like to connect in this way with this part of the body. Is there an emotional tone or context? And when you're ready, perhaps on the next out breath, gently letting go of the lower leg, the ankle, and bringing awareness up into the knee joint and into the thighs. Resting your attention in this part of the body. Being curious. Bringing a kind awareness and attention as best you can. Breathing with this experience. Once again, simply being with those patterns of experience. Letting go of the thought concepts, the labels, the attachments. What is actually experienced? What is simply felt? Where is their experience of sensation? And where is their absence of sensation? Do the patterns move or stay static? Where's the awareness most clear in this moment? And if you're distracted by thought, just see if you can notice that distraction, where it was taking you, whether it was somewhere you would choose to follow if you were making a discerning choice. And then simply begin again. And now letting go of the upper legs, the thighs, the knees, moving awareness into the hips and the pelvis. Bringing a kind, compassionate attention. to the felt sensations and experience here. Feeling from the inside out, connecting to the actual sensations. And any emotional quality, any tone, any mood. Noting with kindness, with curiosity, being with, breathing with the experience. Seeing perhaps if there's any sense of distance from the sense of these energetic patterns and somewhere else where there's an observer receiving that information, or the sensation simply felt exactly as and where they are. Now gently letting go of this space and moving up into the lower abdomen, the lower back, tummy. Again, connecting as best you can from the inside out. Perhaps breathing into this space, checking for the sensations that are present. Noticing any efforts of the mind to label, to attach. Seeing if you can let go of those and simply feel the experience that's present. The shifting changes in pressure as you breathe into the belly and the lower back. Perhaps any tingling, numbness, temperature, feeling tone. Pleasant, unpleasant, or neither. See if you can move closer to these experiences and sensations, the patterns that are present. Really be with them. And does the moving closer to the experience feel natural or uncomfortable? Just notice what's true for you. And whenever you're distracted by thought, just simply begin again. Just acknowledging the thoughts and acknowledging if there is any sense of frustration at having been distracted. And just see if you can let those experiences be. and simply begin again from a place of kindness, curiosity to all of the felt experience. And now letting go, moving up into the upper torso, the chest, the upper back, perhaps the shoulders, enveloping this space with your attention, with the experience of the breath. Feeling from the inside out, just as best you can. And perhaps here you can sense the movement as well as the pressure, as well as sensations of tingling or numbness, temperature, perhaps any tension or tightness, or perhaps a sense of easefulness. Just noticing, what's the experience like in this part of the body? Chest, the back, the heart, the lungs, the shoulders. Again, moving as close as feels comfortable. Seeing if it's possible to experience from within. Simply being one with the sensations that are present. Now moving awareness down into the arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms. Connecting with this experience, this part of the body, as the body breathes. Exploring kindly. What's here to experience, to notice? Is the experience in the left arm and the right arm identical? Are the patterns constant or shifting? See what you find. And expanding that attention now into the wrists and the hands themselves. Again, the raw felt experience and energetic patterns. See if you can let the experience of the hands, the wrists, and the arms dissolve into a pattern of sensation. See if you can let go of the mental image of the shape and simply be present with the experience that's actually felt. Now moving your attention up, back through the neck and into the head. Exploring sensations within the neck and throat, back of the head, the top of the head. Sensations at the front of the face, the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the ears, the jaw. A felt sense of experience within and around. And paying particular attention to the felt experience of any thoughts, any feelings. Again, letting go of any labels if possible. But simply tuning in to the energetic patterns that present themselves. Simply being with this expression without interpretation, without analysis. Now, as we come towards the end of this practice, expanding your awareness with the breath throughout the body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes and the ends of the fingers, the front of the body, the back of the body, within the body. Simply connecting with the felt experience. Breathing with it. Being with the feelings, with the tone of this experience, without judgment. Abiding with it. So from this space, just slowly start to reorientate yourself. Bring your senses back to the space that you're in. Sense of sound around you, the touch, sensation of where you're sitting or lying. Any sense of smell or taste. And when you're ready, taking all the time you need, just gently opening the eyes. Orientating, perhaps looking around a little bit, a little stretch if it feels right. Gentle movement of the body when you're ready. And so now there's an invitation for some mindful inquiry, if you choose to. So just take a moment to reflect internally on this experience of the practice. How was it for you? Was it easy and intuitive, or was there resistance, challenge? How did the experience change from when it started through to the midpoint, towards the end? Were there particular feelings that were pushing through, or an absence of sensation? Were there particular thoughts that came to mind? Just seeing if there are any patterns that might be there to notice. And there may not be. There's no outcome you're looking for. Simply bringing a curiosity to the experience that you felt and found. There's no right for this inquiry either. Just bring that same simple curiosity in reflection of the practice. Thank you.